Okay, you heard the call. That's the setup for Rob. I need to know where he is so I don't have to chase him around Albuquerque. He's going to be at his cafe for the phone interview. He has no idea that we're coming there live and in person.
No way. No. Oh my. No way.
Oh man, this is great. I told you he was going to be high energy, man. My face is so red. Yeah, baby.
I love Corvettes. That's our old New York Corvette send-off catalog.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to see you. And I almost said welcome to Tech Tuesday, but that's kind of what we're going to do on today's show. It is Sunday, and it is time now for our Coffee with Conti show. Got my comfy clothes on. It's great to see you guys. Thank you for taking the time to check in. Chuck is on vacation until Tuesday, so hopefully when he gets back, we can shove a camera in his face and we'll have another Tech Tuesday because we have a lot of questions you guys have been emailing in. I really appreciate that. If you've got a question, we get to as many as we can when we do these shows, answering questions about your Corvette, problems you're having, how to use stuff on the car. Please use that email address that's up on the screen. You can use that same email address if you've got a beautiful ride. So just give us your first name and what state you're from. Also want to thank you guys in my last video I did on Thursday, giving you a quick order market update. Thank you for the well wishes. I've been back and forth, feeling good, mostly feeling bad for 3 weeks now. Finally broke down, went and saw someone, and I am on an antibiotic. I've taken one pill, and already I'm starting to feel just a little bit better. So I think in a couple of days, we're going to be back to 100%. And I hope so soon, because for the month of June, I have 4 trips already scheduled to the National Corvette Museum, 3 of which are going to be for Z06 deliveries, and one's going to be for track session driving E-Ray and level 1 tracking experience at the NCM Motorsports Park. Can't wait to share that with you guys. After I'm done doing their new level 1, I'm hoping that when we look at schedule that we have a special announcement for you guys as well. All right, a couple of more reminders for you guys. Staying within the Tech Tuesday theme, we are going to have a beautiful ride segment. And before that, I'm so proud to work with you guys all over the country. And I love when I have the opportunity sharing those customers. I want to share with you Jeff from Georgia. Now, we sent off his car several months ago, but he was in Columbus just recently. We had a great conversation, and it was wonderful and touching to hear how Corvette has affected his life. I can't wait for you guys to meet him in today's show. Also going to share with you something that is Tech Tuesday relative. We kind of helped a guy out. I happened to just capture this and recorded the phone call. And with all the new people that are coming to Corvette, this is a good refresher. It really helped this guy out. He was starting to panic just a little bit. So we've got that coming up for you in today's show. So let's get on with it. Some great emails. Thanks again. Oh, we're going to have a mini viewer mail segment. Brant Heath from Louisiana. Thanks for sending this in. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not food, because it's been sitting in my office for about a week and a half, so could be an interesting viewer mail segment. You might want to stand back. Yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks, guys. We got a lot of catching up to do. Thank you again for joining us. Here's an email from Kevin Copeland. He says, Rick and Chuck, I had written you guys for a Tech Tuesday a little over a year ago about my 2005 Corvette having problems with the BCM. I took a chance and I got in touch with the Corvette plant manager, and he hooked me up with his chief mechanical engineer. We were at the Bash event a couple of weeks ago, and he went through my electrical box in the vet. Come to find out, it had some bad push pins. He talked me through everything that he was doing, and he was very helpful. I took my Corvette back home to the local dealership, told him what I had to do. Guess what? It's running great. A big thanks to the Corvette manager and his team for hooking me up. Great to know that they care all the way to the top. Thanks again, Rick and Chuck, for all you do for the Corvette community. Thanks, Kevin, for sharing that. I really do appreciate that. Here's an email from Kyle. He says, Rick, my dealer says I can't order the personalized plate that says, follow your dreams. He said it has to have my name and VIN number on it, and that's it. Can I just order one from you? Here's 2 answers to your question. Number one, you can't, I'm assuming that this is a new order. So on a new order, if you're doing a National Corvette Museum delivery, or if you're just doing the personalized plate, the BV4 option, you can order and put anything on there you want. After the fact, what I wanted to say is you can't get it. So it has to be on a new order. It's kind of a bummer that they don't provide that. I mean, a lot of cars on the lot, if you wanted to personalize that, put a special message on there, you should be able to do that, but they only do it on new order inception. So let's assume that's what you're trying to do right now. And let me just tell you this, in case you missed it, I think it's been a little over a year ago, we shared with you a custom badge vlog. All the custom plates and all the cool messages, the touching messages, the fun, surprising messages that are on your Corvettes. Check out that video link in the upper right-hand corner or one down below in the description. You guys will love that. I told you guys many times over when we did that vlog, you could put anything on there you want, including I love tacos. And our customer, Michael and Christy in Florida, did in fact do that. They put I love tacos, thanks Rick Conti. I couldn't believe it. And on his most recent purchase, he put, I still love tacos.
It's raining tacos.
So for this dealer, and I gotta tell you guys, how do I say this? I get countless, I love helping you guys out when I can. My job is to take care of Ricky and my customers. But I get so many calls, texts, and emails. My dealer said, my dealer said, my dealer said, to the point where you guys want me to become your advocate and help you purchase a car at this other dealership. I can't do that. That's silly. This is what I do. And I don't mind helping when I can. And when I can't, sometimes you guys get upset. And I'm afraid to answer some of those questions because you answer one and then, 10 more follow. In this situation, Kyle, you are too dealing with an idiot dealer that doesn't know that program. Maybe they just don't know what this BV4 or the Corvette Museum delivery program is all about, but truly put on there what you want. And what I tell you guys too is when you're doing this and you get the email from the National Corvette Museum, I know they have a limit on characters, and you guys know that mine is over the limit. First, tell them what you want. See if they can make it fit, and they will if they can. If not, then you can alter it. But first, this is what I want to put on there. And I know a lot of you guys put your name on there, but you already know who you are, so have fun with it. I got mine Stop Dreaming, Start Driving. I did that one that was a weird situation. I ended up retaining that. It says, love that intoxicating sound from Joe's Z06 delivery. I paid for that and we were able to switch it, and he got his on there. That was pretty cool. So yeah, get creative, have some fun. By all means, please check out that video link down below in the description. There's one in there besides the tacos one that is just super cool and will always be the most special one to me. But one on there, I'm surprised they even allowed, because it was a little edgy. They put on there, remember the Bruce Willis movie, Die Hard? They put on there, yippee-ki-yay. It's like, what? Yeah. So again, that video, we're going to talk about this all day long. That was so much fun. Check that out. But Kyle, they're wrong, man. Put on there what you want. All they got to do is check the box for your order. You'll get in contact with the National Corvette Museum, whether it's a museum delivery or not. They'll ask you what you want on there. They don't tell them. So good luck to you, man. Our Tech Tuesday format continues on our Sunday Coffee with Conti. Thank you so much for joining us. Continue to support this channel. It means a lot. Welcome to the new subscribers. Make sure you hit the bell notification. We have all kinds of great Corvette content to share with you, fun experiences, great customers that we meet, and I hope one day that you become one of our customers as well. I do appreciate those opportunities. It's crazy. Let me just talk about business for a second. And new customers, we've talked about constantly. You guys know the tide has turned, the market has changed. It's taken 5 years to get to this point. Last month, 70% of my sales were in stock Corvettes that I sold. They weren't pre-sold orders. So for the longest time, every car coming in, every one of my sales was an ordered car by you guys. So the tide has turned. So it's a little bit more work, but that's okay. We're meeting new people, we're having fun, we're delivering cars, and we've got more opportunities for you guys. Because remember, life is a dream. Drive it. All right, a couple of more questions from you guys. Here's one from Felix something. It was a comment on a YouTube video back on 5/14. It says, Rick and Chuck, it becomes part of my routine to watch your videos. They are simply the best. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I got a question. I remember in a video about a year ago that you and Chuck showed how to open the tonneau cover on a hardtop convertible in service mode. I was wondering, how do you close it? I've got a 24 C8 3LT Stingray. Congratulations on the car. In fact, this is, again, a good refresher for a lot of people that are just getting cars, maybe buying used cars that are out there, and they're not known or shown how to do the hardtop convertible in service mode. It's great if you go to the car show, and actually, let me show you guys. That's one of the reasons I got my car back here. Let me show you this. Actually, that's a good question. So if you want to open just the tonneau cover for service situations, or now to show off the hardtop convertible in the mid-engine C8 Corvette, and you've got one of those engine covers, I've got one of the 3 that Paragon offers. They offer the full clear engine cover that I originally put on the car. I've now upgraded to the carbon fiber one, and now they offer the one that GM offers too. So I'll show you that here in just a second. If you want to open this up and you want to close it, you can do it with the key fob. You have to push the lock button 2 times, and then the convertible top button is down here in the lower left-hand corner. You have to keep your finger depressed on this. So hit lock 1, 2, push the convertible top button down, and then your tonneau cover will come up. Keep holding it. As you guys look in there, you can see there's my engine cover, my billet bars. Actually, let me show you why this is a good idea. Besides, it's cool if you want to show off the engine bay areas we were just doing, but now you can keep the convertible top up if you're going to shows and don't have to worry about exposing your interior and all your personal belongings. Yeah, so this angle will be a lot better. And what I want you to focus on is not the tonneau cover going down, is the side of this mirror. That's going to be key, letting you know that when this cycle is actually complete. And you do it the same way you just put it up. You hit the lock button 2 times. Convertible top button, keep holding it down until this side marker light lights up, a little blink at you, and then you know it's done. So 1, 2, hold the convertible top button down. You're done showing off the car or working on the car. Watch for this over here. Now you can let go. All right, thank you, Felix, for watching the show and sending in that question. I think that'll help you and many others that are watching the channel today. You know what I just noticed, that I'm sitting here in the shop. It's great. I don't have any impact wrenches going. Bang, bang. It's great seeing you guys on today's Coffee with Conti. Let's share with you another refresher, the phone call I took where a guy was trapped inside his C8 Corvette.
Okay, you work at a dealership or you're at a body shop for a dealership?
No, well, I'm self-employed. I have my own shop.
Okay. So you're inside a C8 Corvette right now and the battery's dead?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you look on the floor of the driver's seat? There should be a little lever with some white pictures on it, almost like an arrow, and you can grab the front of that lever and pull it back towards you, and that'll manually open the door from inside the car, even though you don't have any power.
Oh, okay. Let me see. It's
And there's
kind of
one
hard to get to it down there, though.
Yeah, it's
so tight in here.
Yeah, it is tight in there. Down on the left-hand side of the floorboard, from the front of the seat to the dash, it's about midway. See that lever there?
Yes, the lever,
Yep, just grab in front of it and pull it back towards you.
Oh, thank God, I was running out of air. Oh my God.
Yeah, the passengers got one as well, too, man.
And then to jump the battery, I need to open up the frunk.
Yeah, so above the brake pedal, kind of a little bit to the left, just above the firewall, there's going to be a wire cable with a small loop on it. Got to get your fingers inside that loop and pull that cable 2 times, and that'll open up the front trunk, and then you can have access to the battery.
Okay, let's see.
How long have you been sitting in the car?
Oh, yes, twice.
Yeah, pull it twice. How long have you been sitting in the car with no power?
Oh, I got the door open.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but how long before you called me?
About 10 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah. Is it a gray wire?
I think so. I mean, it's so dark under there, who knows what the hell color it is. But yeah, you'll feel it. It's a skinny metal wire with a loop on the end of it.
Oh, I hear it.
Yep.
Pull it twice?
Pull it 2 times and it should open that up. Yep. Just don't close your driver's door again, because then you're going to need the key to get back inside the car.
Yeah, oh no, I got it here. Let's see. Man, that thing's pretty tight. It won't pop.
Yeah, you gotta pull it hard a couple times.
Okay, got it.
Got it. Okay, cool, man.
It's a 2023, I believe.
Yeah.
It's my client's car. He's on his way over here.
All right. So that's
okay, never mind. I got the front open, and thank God I saw your video.
Thanks, man. Yeah, a little live Tech Tuesday for you.
Man, I was starting to panic. Like,
yeah.
shoot, what am I I'm gonna do.
No doubt. Now, is that a coupe or a convertible that you're in? Is it?
I don't know.
It's okay.
I can't tell.
Yeah, it's all right, brother. No problem. Well, hey, thanks for watching videos. I'm glad I got your call because we've been really busy, so I'm glad I got this, especially given your situation.
Man, praise God. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rick.
All right, man. Take it easy, dude.
You too.
All right.
Yeah, I had to have a little bit of fun with that, but it is a serious matter. Thanks again for joining us on today's Coffee with Conti and our Tech Tuesday format, if you would. This is a great idea. I wish I had this question before I went to the Bash event. This comes from Malcolm in New Zealand. He says, Rick, I subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. He goes, I've been waiting for my C8 Corvette to finally arrive, but it's held up in Baltimore for shipping. I'm also a member of the C8 owner and friends group on Facebook. Quite a few of these owners have driven off their coupe without securing the roof, and then they've damaged them. Yeah, how many, over the years, this has been going on forever. How many times you get into your coupes, no matter the generation, and you forget to secure it, and then you're driving down the road, and what happens is you put down the windows, it changes the compression inside the car, and then whoosh, the thing flies off. Could you imagine driving behind that guy and that thing comes flying at you? It's like, what the hell? Oh my gosh. This is a great suggestion from Malcolm. He says, Rick, I thought I would try you because I can't seem to get a hold of anybody at General Motors in the United States. My idea is that they would come up with a warning light on the dash in the event the roof is not secure. What a great idea. You could put sensors right up there above the visors in that A pillar, even behind in the B pillar when it's not actually clipped in there. Malcolm, that's a great idea. GM, I know one of you guys out there from General Motors is watching. Make sure you pass it on. Fantastic suggestion. Thanks for watching the show. A couple more here for you guys, and we'll get into a beautiful ride segment. And before that, I want you to meet Jeff from Georgia. Here's one from the Rockport, Texas area. It says, Mr. Conti, I know you're a busy man. My name is Richard. I've got a 21 C8 Corvette, and the problem is my car's been at the dealership since February, and it's sitting in the shop. It's not even in a bay. Basically, the dealership does not have the tool to hoist the transmission in the air, probably to sling the actual engine is what he's talking about. And he's waiting, they're waiting on parts. Okay, I don't know if that's the case and they're waiting on this. Here's what you guys don't understand. In order to be a C8 seller of this car, a franchisee of Chevrolet, you're already supposed to have these tools in place to even be able to order an allocation. So they're a little bit 4 or 5 years behind the times. They're supposed to have these tools in service. They should get them, they really should get those right away. They're readily available. I don't know what the holdup is. We've talked about some of the transmission issues right now. Maybe they actually have the tool, they don't have the transmission, but they should be more transparent with you on what the holdup is on your car. So talk to them just a little bit more and find out what's going on. But these tools, they're supposed to have already had. So why they would say that is kind of crazy, because they can get themselves in trouble. They're violating the dealer agreement by not having those tools and servicing your car. And one more for you guys before we open up the mystery box of viewer mail. I don't smell anything, so we might be safe. So thank you again. This one I know I can't answer. We'll probably have to follow this up when Chuck gets back. He says, good morning, Rick. My name is Robert. I own a 23 Z06, only has 530 miles on it. The rear trunk lid will not open with the key fob or the button in the door. And of course, it no longer has the cylinder behind the license plate. Any tips how to open that back hatch or the trunk area? That too, Robert, is a good question. I don't have an answer for you on that one. We shared with you the front trunk situation where the cable broke, where you got to pull that emergency cable that we talked about earlier with the guy that was stuck in the car. In this situation, I'm not sure if they have a fail-safe for that. That's the issue with a lot of electronics on this car. And I remember back just many generations, in the back hatch area, they would actually have a cable that you could pull to open up the door, and they would have a cable to open up the gas door. They don't have that anymore too. So what happens if that gas door gets stuck? We'll follow this up for you when Chuck gets back so we can answer this question for you and talk about, because I just brought up another question about the gas door. You know, there is no little thingy to pull anymore. So I appreciate you watching the channel, and hopefully by now you've gotten that thing open. Beautiful Rides is going to come up before we end today's Coffee with Conti. Oh, it's got a little bit of weight to it. This comes from Brant in Louisiana. Thank you so much, Brant. Not sure what it is yet. It's not food. It is, oh, look at this. All kinds of coffee from New Orleans. Oh, fantastic. Family-owned community coffee. That is awesome. Thanks, dude. Appreciate. Oh, my gosh. I've got, I don't know, maybe it's the little kid in me. I've got this fetish for Corvette police cars. I've always had great respect for policemen, rather. And I've got a police badge from Monroe, Louisiana Police. Thank you so much. I've got all kinds of police Corvette die-cast in the office. I just love that. I'll have to show this off to you guys one more time. Rick, it's Brant here from Louisiana. 3 times I've emailed you and you've been gracious enough to answer my questions on your Tech Tuesday show. I've got a 24 Z51 hardtop convertible, triple black, in fact. Don't forget, I invited you to the Eureka Springs Corvette function, and my apologies, it's actually the first weekend in October. I was multitasking as well. Thanks, Matt, I appreciate it. Thanks for the coffee. He says, I sent you this patch from the police force that I've worked on for 30 years. Thank you so much for that, man. Thank you for your service. Congratulations on your new Corvette. And there's a lot more here in the letter I won't share with you guys, but it just is so touching to me to get that stuff from you guys. It's also touching to me to share with you our next customer that we had an opportunity to earn on his very first Corvette. And I've told you guys countless times, many of you know it, you're feeling it each and every day, how this car really helps us connect, really how it's helped our lives in so many different ways. Here's Jeff from Georgia. Folks, you're not going to recognize this guy, but I do, because this is our customer. We did a send-off pat for, well, how many months ago was that?
Back in January.
Back in January.
Yeah.
I never have the opportunity after I send a car somewhere out of state and then get a chance to meet you guys. And just ironically, you're up here in Ohio from Georgia.
Yeah.
Family and just having fun. And it's crazy how small the world is. And here is Jeff's car. This is his first ever Corvette. Oh, look at this plate here. VT vet. What's
Virginia Tech?
Virginia Tech vet. I like it. That's pretty cool, man.
I'm a Hokie.
Oh, I love it. I enjoyed talking to you on the phone. We met through the channel. Thank you for that opportunity. Tell me real quick, we got a couple of things I want you to talk about. What was your first exposure or idea to Corvette? Was it somebody that you were golfing with or working out with? Or
yeah, I have
like
a guy that I work out with at the gym, and I was never really into sports cars, but my wife passed away last year, and I was talking to this friend of mine, and he has a C7, and he said, you ought to look at Corvettes, you know, kind of something to get your mind off of everything. So
Agreed.
I did, and researched and fell in love with the C8, and ended up ordering it through you, and I've been very pleased.
Oh, that's great. And I was going to talk about that. You did mention your wife. I know you had a huge life-changing event. You were very close to her, and we talked extensively on the phone about that. This car's kind of been a new start in your life. It's really given you activities to do. You're enjoying yourself. You're keeping your head right, and you're really enjoying life once again, which is great.
Life's short, and if you want something, go for it. You know, they say you never see a hearse going down the road with a U-Haul on the back.
That's damn straight.
If you can afford it and you want it, get it, because nobody's promised tomorrow.
That's right, man. How you enjoying the car? This is the biggest trip you've ever made in the car.
Yes, coming up from Georgia, it's a 500-mile trip, and I was very, very happy with the comfort level.
Yeah.
I put it on tour, came up 75, and except for the one little pothole in northern Kentucky.
See, I told you about those Kentucky potholes.
Yeah, except for that, it was a smooth ride.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of fun with it, and I live in the North Georgia mountains, so I am able to kind of get a little aggressive around those curves sometimes.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Well, you still have time. I know we're not within that year yet. I told you in the office, make sure you take the Ron Fellows course. I mean, you really enjoy that. We were talking about the car. It's a beautiful spec. You can't go wrong with a white convertible. But you said, if I had to do it again, thinking about if you bought another one, that's interesting thought. What would you do color-wise?
I was thinking I would probably go with Red Mist.
Oh,
I think it's a very classy,
sporty color.
Yeah. And, if I got another one, that would be something I'd definitely consider.
You still did well with this one.
I can't complain.
Yeah, and another thing I just want you to talk about real quick. It's always neat to introduce our customers and just the different personalities of people from all over the country that we deal with. You and your son are about to take an amazing tour.
Both my son and I are World War II buffs.
Okay.
And for those who have seen Band of Brothers, which was a 10-part miniseries that was done in 2001, it follows the path of a group of 101st Airborne soldiers in World War II through the Normandy invasion, through the end of the war. And my son and I are going to take a 2-week trip, a Band of Brothers trip, sponsored by the Stephen Ambrose Historical Society. And we're going to fly from Atlanta to London and then cross the Channel, go follow all the battles they fought, the locations, and end up at the Eagle's Nest where Hitler had his retreat.
Oh, wow.
So we're really looking forward to that. It's kind of a bucket list for me, and my son really
That'll be
encouraged
interesting.
me to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I know a lot of my audience will know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
That's how I wanted you to
It's
share
a very
that.
well-known series.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Dude, it is wonderful to meet you.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, hope to see you again soon. I'm glad you got your
definitely,
Corvette
definitely.
shirt on, man. You're enjoying life.
I'm into Corvette. I'm a Corvette guy now.
Yeah, you are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for the business. Thanks again for the opportunity.
All right,
I appreciate that.
All
So
right.
we did a send-off Pat when we shipped it to him. We're going to do one more as he pulls out and enjoys the rest of his day.
All right.
So Jeff's got a family event. It's about an hour south of the dealership. I am so glad that he took the time to come up here. We had a chance to meet. We sat in the office and talked for probably, well, let's just say we talked for a long time. I love talking to you guys. Honored to share this with you. Going back to Georgia, it's a VT, Virginia Tech vet. Give Jeff another send-off, Pat. Keep having fun, man. Congratulations. Wonderful to deal with you. Thanks, buddy.
What I tell you guys, interesting and fun people all around this car. What an honor to connect through this channel. Thank you again for joining us on today's show. Before you go, I'm done talking about everybody else's cars. Let's show off your cars. These are your beautiful rides. Have a great day, guys.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one. And I can't wait to see you hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you